Contenders. I'm your host, Peggy Young. Well, we're already marking the end of February, and of course that means that spring is just around the corner. Well, can't wait. Why don't we begin tonight's competition? Let's welcome tonight's contenders onto the stage. Wow, we have an unusually warm welcome for the Fusion team, Do-Mi and Paul Kim. I know that your friends are here behind you, supporting you. Welcome to our stage. Now, what does Fusion mean for you?
Well, we're Korean Americans, and so we feel like we're a fusion of two cultures. So.
And we like fusion food.
And we like fusion music.
Okay, great. Well, welcome to our stage, and good luck to you today. And going against the Fusion team, we have the Memento team, Yoon Hae-young and Choi Hyun-kyung. And I understand that it's not having to do with the movie, but...
we want to make a Memento with this show.
Oh, you want to make memories, and we're part of them.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you very much for including us, and, well, good luck to all of you today. Now, in this section, as you well know, we give you 10 multiple choice questions worth 10 points each. You get 5 seconds to answer per question. If you're not sure about a certain answer, then you can call out chance and we'll take away 2 of the incorrect choices and give you a better chance at the correct answer. And if you get a question wrong, we stop there and give you the sum of points up to that point. Of course, if you get all 10 correct, then we give you 50 bonus points. Hopefully, both Fusion and Memento, you'll get the 50 bonus points today. Fusion, you get to choose Q, U, I, or Z.
Z.
We'll take Z.
Okay, we'll go with Z. Question number 1. Of the following, which cannot be seen at a wedding? 1, a wedding dress, a hearse, 2, a hearse, 3, a bouquet, 4, an officiating pastor.
2, a hearse.
Yes, that would traditionally be seen at a funeral. And we go to question 2. Given that they all stand on the same ground level, which animal can pick food from the highest point? 1, giraffe, 2, leopard, 3, golden hamster, 4, cottontail rabbit.
1, giraffe.
And Fusion, wow, aren't these questions really tough?
They're kind of funny.
And we go to question 3. Which is not based on the original works of Shakespeare? 1, Much Ado About Nothing, 2, Richard III, 3, Shakespeare in Love, 4, Romeo and Juliet.
3, Shakespeare in Love.
And of course that takes off based on Shakespeare's own story, right? And we go to question 4. If the height of a right-angled triangle is 4 centimeters and its bottom side is 6 centimeters, then the area of this, what is the area of this triangle? 1, 10 centimeters squared, 2, 12 centimeters squared, 3, 14 centimeters squared, 4, 16 centimeters squared.
2, 12 centimeters squared.
Very good. And we go to question 5. Which is the longest musical note? 1, 2, 3, 4.
2, please.
Yes, for 3 beats, that is the longest note. And of course, you haven't used chance yet, and we're already approaching question number 6. How do you see your chances of getting to the 50 bonus points?
1 question at a time, who knows?
Okay,
Don't
we'll
want
go
to
to
jinx
question and we'll go to question 6. In the 8-ball game of pocket billiards, which colored ball is put in last? 1, yellow, 2, blue, 3, red, and 4, black.
4, black.
And we go to question number 7. OMR cards are often used as answer sheets in tests. What does OMR stand for? 1. Optical mark reader. 2. Optical magnetic reader. 3. Over mark reader. 4. Over magnetic remark.
2, please.
Actually, well, it was really close, but we're looking for optical mark reader. That was the correct answer. Fusion, you end this section at 60 points. And Memento, now you have a choice of Q, U, or I. Which would you like?
Choose U.
We'll go with questions at U. Number 1. Of the following, which is not a fruit produced in Korea? 1 apple, 2 pear, 3 grape, 4 mango.
Number 4.
Yes, we can get them, we can eat them, but we have to import them. And we go to question 2. Of the following, which is the slowest means of sending a message? 1 email, 2 telegram, 3 SMS, 4 postcard.
Number 4.
That's right. And of course, postcard snail mail it takes the longest. And we go to question number 3. Of the following, which sport does not have to do with rackets? 1 tennis, 2 squash, 3 badminton, 4 baseball.
Number 4.
4 we play with, of course, bats, yes? And Memento, we head into question 4. Which is not a movie that Sandra Bullock starred in? 1 2 Weeks Notice, 2 Speed, 3 Miss Congeniality, and 4 Notting Hill.
Number 4.
Notting Hill starred Julia Roberts, and Memento, we also head into question number 5, and you still have not used chance. We go to question 5. In golf, a bogey score on a playing hole indicates a score how many strokes above par? 1-0, 2-1, 3-2, 4-3. If you're not sure, you can call out chance.
We will take chance.
Okay, we'll take away 2 of the incorrect choices. And please make your final selection, Memento. Take a guess. Final answer, please.
Number 3.
Actually, it's 1 stroke above par. Memento, you end this section with 40 points, but of course we have a lot of the quiz ahead, so we have hope for you ahead. Memento is behind 40 points, but Fusion, you're in the lead with 60 points. Congratulations. And of course, this section is the most fun for me. This is the section where we see how well you guys work together, and we give you a list of words in a pre-chosen category and give you 100 seconds to go through the list of 20 words. Of course, you cannot use the word or phrase that we give you on the board, and you can do almost anything besides that. Fusion, if you're ready, please take your position next to me. And you picked your pre-chosen category as transportation. Do you have a favorite mode of transportation?
I like to travel any way I can. Probably boat. I like to be on the sea.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't get seasick?
Not really, no.
Oh, that's good. And if you actually win a trip from us, then perhaps maybe you'll take a boat trip somewhere.
I hope so.
Well, are you ready?
Yes.
Go.
T, car, you pay for it.
Taxi.
S, where a train pulls into.
Station.
H, hovers, it's like a plane.
Helicopter.
H, you ride on its back.
Horse.
C, you ship this by boat.
Cargo.
S, on a train you have,
Seat.
these are moving entryways. Pass. T, you pay this at a gate when you're
Toll.
driving. Pass. T, London.
Train. Tube.
Subway, yes. H, when armed men take over a plane, it's called?
Hostile takeover. Hijacking.
Yes. G, ski lift. With
Gondola.
Lots of, yes. C, When you travel to go to work, you...
Commute.
S. This is how fast you travel.
Speed.
C. 2 words. A tram is a...
Car.
Pass. R. Name of a movie with Jackie Chan.
Rush Hour.
Pass. Movie with Harrison Ford on... He's president. He's on an airplane called...
Air Force One.
Very good. S. A new invention.
Segway.
Yes. A. Spaceship that blew up. Late 60s.
Apollo 13.
Very good. F. It's the act of affection when you get married. Before you get married, you...
Fiance.
Pass. Pass.
Yeah, well, hopefully you fall in love, or the title that we were going for was the love story that involved commuting or meeting while commuting, which was Falling in Love, Meryl Streep with Robert De Niro. And you passed also on a few more, I don't know, ethnic modes of transportation, like the cyclo, the Vietnamese, the cart thing, you pull.
Never been to
and
Vietnam.
ride, yes, and the kama, which is the, it's like a box in which you carry a person of the upper classes. Other people carry you. And of course, you didn't get Paltrow's movie, Sliding Doors.
I should have
You just said Gwyneth Paltrow.
But Fusion, you end this section with 210 points. Great job.
Thank you.
And Memento, if you're ready, please take your position. And you picked a very interesting category, Africa, which leaves a lot to study for, right? Covers a lot, yes?
But actually, we don't have enough time to practice. Yeah.
Well, that's what everybody says, but everybody does well. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Ebola, it's a virus that we talk about in only
Ebola?
it's country that
Congo?
found it. Yeah. It's a movie that story about animal. Can you feel the love tonight?
Lion King?
Yeah. It's drink. You like very much this drink.
Drink?
Yeah. Pass. Pass. That's mountain.
Kilimanjaro.
The host of cricket.
Zimbabwe.
Yeah. The beautiful city in South Africa.
Cape Town.
Yeah. Pass. It's a movie starring in Meryl Streep.
Out of Africa.
It's a journey to hunt.
Safari.
It's a jewelry in
A diamond.
yeah. It's very well known for
Serengeti.
Yeah. It's a person who is starring in movie. It's a peacock
Out
model.
of Bushman.
Yeah. Pass. Black president in South
Nelson
Africa.
Mandela.
The largest desert.
Sahara.
It's just like EU.
IU.
Well, you ended this section not quite getting to African Union, which was the AU that we gave you on the board. You passed also on Libya, which is an oil-rich country in the region, the equator, which passes through the continent of Africa, and the drink that you like to drink, and of course, is produced in Tanzania and Kenya, coffee. That is a major product of Africa. You end the section with 160 points. Fusion, you're in the lead with 210 points. And now we go to the section where Mr. Kim Jin-sung comes out to help with the questions. Let's welcome him. Hi.
Hi. I thought you were going to ask me a question, just say hi. So.
Well, so do you have any new plans for the new month of March?
For March, I want to go, I miss tropical rain. As some of you may know or may not know, I was born and raised in Hong Kong, and I've never experienced cold rain as cold as what's been raining down in Korea. So I'd like to experience that warm rain again. I used to hate it as a kid, but I'd love to go back to it.
So where are you going to go?
Just back to Hong Kong, yeah. I haven't been there for a while.
Wow, maybe after saying this and being on air, perhaps lots of people will rush to Hong Kong to be with you, huh? Anyway, let's go to question number. Actually, why don't we go to the rules?
Okay, this next round is a round of 15 multiple choice questions. Each question is worth 30 points. First team that buzzes in can answer, and if you get the answer wrong, cannot answer the question at all, then the question will go over to the other team. And you have 5 seconds to answer. And when both teams cannot answer the question, we will give you a spelling hint.
And of course, you have to pause for me to call out your team names before you share your answers with us, okay? So let's go to question number 1.
Okay, question number 1 is about an artist. Last month, the British government temporarily banned the export of an Italian Renaissance masterpiece, Madonna and Child, in a bid to stop it being sold to an American gallery. The artist who painted this picture is considered one of the greatest artists of the Italian Renaissance, along with Leonardo and Michelangelo. Who is he?
Fusion.
Raphael.
Yes. And we go to question number 2.
Okay, question number 2 is about a country. This country's parliament has voted itself out of existence, dissolving the federation after nearly 74 years. From now on, it will be called just Serbia and Montenegro. The two...
Fusion.
Yugoslavia.
And of course, now they'll have a loose union. And Memento, I'd like to see you on the board. Each question is worth 30 points, so you can just rack up the points in this section, okay? Let's have the next question.
Okay, question number 3 is about economy. Recently, this company changed its name to Altria Group Incorporated.
Fusion.
Philip Morris.
Yes. And of course, this is the New York-based tobacco and food company. And we go on to question number 4.
Yeah, don't feel bad. I'm amazed too, so, yeah. All right, question number 4 is about person. The young heiress to half this person's shipping fortune celebrated her 18th birthday with a bonus gift of an inheritance estimated at $700 to $1 billion US. Athena Roussel is the last direct descendant of this late Greek shipping magnate and became one of the world's richest women last month. Who is this person?
The person who amassed the fortune. Why don't we take a look at the spelling hint? And I know you know it now. Fusion.
Onassis.
And we go to question 5.
Okay, question number 5 is about an element. It has been reported that exposure to this element of petroleum greatly increases the chances of leukemia. In early February, one research center in Korea announced that in a study among 10,774 laborers exposed to this, 7 turned out to have gotten leukemia. This is the simplest aromatic hydrocarbon and...
Fusion.
Methane.
Memento, it's your chance to answer. Memento?
X-ray.
Why don't we actually finish the question now?
and is widely used in the industry.
Why don't we take a look at the spelling hint? Fusion.
No.
Meth.
And Memento, I'll give you 5 seconds. Oh. It's benzene.
Oh.
And I know you both knew the answer, but weren't sure, and so we'll go on to question 6.
Yeah, too many E's in that one. 3 E's, right? What's up with that? Okay, number 6, title. The following are directions to this palace, which is a famous tourist site in Korea. Which palace is it? Take the Blue Line subway to Haewa Station and go out of exit 4. It's about a 10-minute walk to the palace. This palace is also accessible through the rear of Cheongmyo Shrine. Cheongmyo Shrine.
Memento.
Changyong Palace.
Yes. We would have taken Changgyeong as well. And Memento, it's good to see you on the board. And let's have the next question.
Okay, question number 7 is about sport. Sports. There will be a 2-day exhibition tournament of professional disc in South Korea this summer, officials said in early February. This will mark the first time Japan's national sport has been performed in Korea.
Fusion.
Kendo.
And Memento, it's your chance to answer, and please finish the question.
What is the name of this Japanese-style wrestling sport?
Memento, 5 seconds.
Sumo.
And now let us go on to question number 8.
Okay, question number 8 is about a writer. This novelist's first books were inspired by his experiences as an army officer during the Crimean War, or the Crimean War. At the end of it, he traveled around Europe before marrying and returning to his family estates in his country. He is a Russian author, best known for War and Peace and Anna Karenina.
Fusion.
Tolstoy.
And we go on to question number 9.
Number 9 is about a philosopher. My major. This Greek excelled as a soldier and twice won prizes at the Isthmian Games, which is an ancient sports tournament. He is the ancient Greek philosopher, the second of the great trio of the ancient Greeks, who are Socrates, this person, and Aristotle.
Fusion.
Plato.
And Fusion, I can tell you're getting more and more eager to share your answers with us, but please, please pause until I call out your team names, okay? And we go on to question number 10.
Okay, question number 10 is about a city. This city name means Red Hero. It is situated on Windswept Plateau. It was founded in the mid-17th century as a residence of the Living Buddha. The Mongolian revolt for independence was centered there in 1911, and it became the capital. What is this capital and largest city of Mongolia?
The capital and largest city of Mongolia. And now we will take a look at the spelling hint. Fusion.
Kathatan.
Memento, I'll give you 5 seconds. It's Ulaanbaatar that we were looking for.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That would have been
And we go to question number 11.
Okay, nice guess. Question number 11, animal. Research says in order to save physical energy, this animal uses lethal poison on large animals and less lethal poison on small animals. It has a segmented tail tipped with a venomous stinger and 6 pairs of appendages.
Fusion.
Scorpion.
And we go to question 12.
Okay, question number 12 is about an issue. Early this month in China, the first goat to be cloned in history gave its...
Memento.
Yang.
Yes. And of course, it gave its second birth. Oh, of course, very interesting. Yang Yang, who gave birth.
You know what it means?
What does it mean?
I don't know. I was just asking you.
It's Chinese, so I thought you had an.
No, Yang Yang. I don't know. All right.
Okay, and we go to question 13.
Okay, question number 13 is about a word. This originally refers to a safety shutoff in electrical circuits. However, in the stock market, this is a temporary suspension of trading when prices fall by a particular amount. This system was first introduced in Korea in 1997. What is this called?
This is what we also call a safety shutoff in electrical circuits. Fusion.
Circuit breaker.
And we go on to question number 14.
Okay, question number 14 is about entertainment. This star's directorial debut, Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, was shown at the Berlin Festival. This actor is acclaimed for his leading role in the long-running hospital drama ER and film roles in Ocean's 11 and A Perfect Storm.
Fusion?
George Clooney.
And of course, Clooney appeared in a Korean whiskey advertisement, and that made news.
Which one was that?
Whiskey advertisement.
That's all you know?
I'm not a big whiskey drinker, so I don't know.
I just thought that maybe you're a big George Clooney fan.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like him, but yeah.
It's too smooth for you?
No, I like him. I like him. He's just, you know.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Well, anyways.
And we go on to the next question.
Okay, question number 15 is about a company. In early February, this company released a hybrid handheld video game system and a cell phone called N-Gage. This is a
Memento.
Nokia.
Yes. And of course, Nokia is the leading manufacturer of mobile phones in the world. Memento, that was a strong ending, but unfortunately, Fusion has done a great job with this game. And of course, Fusion, you get to go on to the finals. Congratulations. Now, Memento, I know you have viewers at home who are supporting you. Want to give them, I don't know, say something to them?
It's a good experience for me.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. And, well, we enjoyed having you here. And now, Fusion, you get to go on to the finals to face our one-time winners, the Usher team. As you saw them last week, they're pretty tough. Are you looking forward to it?
Should be a good game.
I hope we don't lose.
Well, we'll see what happens. We'll be right back after this. Welcome, Fusion team, to our final stage. Now let us welcome back the Usher team. Welcome back, Lee In-suk and Park Sun-jin. It's good to have you back. This is your attempt at win number 2 in a row. You already have tickets to Jeju Island. Now, I know you had some friends and family who saw you last time, and they must have given you some encouragement. What do you have to say to them?
We want to thank all the supporters who have been encouraging us for the week. And again, we will do our best.
Okay, good luck to Usher team and also to the Fusion team. Now, in this final section, we give you 5 categories of questions, 5 questions each, 10 to 50 points per question. And of course, if you get a question correct, then you get to choose the next question. And if you get it wrong, the chance to answer goes over to your opponents. What are today's categories?
Yeah, as shown on your screens, this week's categories are famous museums, starts with O, it's fresh, movie trivia, and world cuisine.
And of course, It's Fresh is about fruits and vegetables. I get to choose the first question, and I will go with famous museums for 10 points. The Greek government requested that this museum return the architectural details. Fusion.
The British Museum.
And of course, they wanted back the details from the Parthenon at Athens and the Elgin marbles. Fusion, you're already on the board with 10 points. Now you get to choose.
Famous museums for 20, please.
Famous museums for 20 points. Celebrating 100 years of Koreans immigrating to the U.S., a gallery of this museum put on a photo exhibition titled A Korean American Century. This museum is part of the institution's research information system, and it is composed of the National Museum of Natural History, National Museum of History and Technology, and the National Air and Space Museum. Fusion.
Smithsonian?
Yes. And of course, it was Founded at the bequest of the English scientist James Smithsonian. And of course, it's located in Washington, D.C., around the mall. And Fusion, you are actually making headway. You get to choose.
Museums for 30.
Museums for 30 points. This museum in Paris, France, houses selected paintings. Usher? Ooh, I know you were eager to buzz in, but it's Fusion's chance to answer, and I will finish the question. Selected paintings that were at the Louvre Museum. It has a comprehensive collection of 19th century French academic painting and sculpture, complements works by the better-known artists of the late Romantic and Neoclassical, Realist, Barbizon, Impressionist, Post-Impressionist, and Divisionist movement. It is housed in a former railway station. What is the name of this large museum, Fusion?
Musée d'Orsay.
Yes. Or the Orsay Museum is what we would have taken. Usher, I'd like to encourage you. They're pretty quick with a buzzer, but you won last time. You can do it too. Fusion, please choose.
Museums for 40, please.
Museums for 40 points. This museum was renamed for its founder in 1952. It has the world's largest collection of paintings by Vasily Kandinsky and rich holdings of works by Pablo Picasso, Paul Klee, and Usher.
Metropolitan.
Good guess, but Fusion, it's your chance to answer, and Joan Miro, among others. Modern sculpture is also well represented. It is an international museum that collects and exhibits modern and contemporary art in New York City, Bilbao, and Berlin under the aegis of the Foundation. What is the name of this museum? Fusion, 5 seconds. Fusion.
The Guggenheim.
Yes. And of course, Baek Nam-jun's work is exhibited there. And Fusion, you get to choose.
Let's close out famous museums for 50.
Closing out the category of famous museums for 50 points. The building housing this museum, also the former offices of a Japanese government general, was demolished on August 15, 1993. A new museum building is now under construction at Yongsan Family Park, with its completion scheduled for 2005. As a center of Korea's 5,000-year history and cultural heritage, the new museum will serve various important functions, including exhibitions, historical and cultural research, and public education. It was situated in Sejongno, Jongno-gu in Seoul. What was the name of this museum? Fusion.
The National Museum of Korea.
Yes. Very good guess, Fusion. And you get to choose.
Let's go with world cuisine.
I love food, so how about world cuisine for 10?
Okay, world cuisine for 10 points.
Hello everyone at the Contenders. My name is Tang Jong-un and I'm the chef of the cafe where we specialize in sandwiches. I used to work as a banker, but as I became acquainted with various food from all over the world, I started my new career as a chef. So today I'll be giving you some questions in the category of world cuisine. Good luck. This food, whose name means heart's delight in Cantonese, includes a variety of small, mouth-watering dishes such as
Fusion.
Dim sum?
And Fusion, you get to choose.
Let's try movie trivia.
Movie trivia for 10 points.
Okay, movie trivia. This question is multiple choice, so there's only one chance to answer. Of the following, who is not an actor who played the part of James Bond? Number 1, Peter Sellers. Number 2, Sean Connery. Number 3, Timothy Dalton. Number 4, Harrison Ford.
Usher.
Number 4, Harrison Ford.
Yes. Usher, it's good to see you on the board, and you get to choose.
Movie trivia for 20, please.
Movie trivia for 20 points.
Okay, for 20 points. Recently, Samsung Electronics formed a global partnership contract with the U.S. film company Warner Brothers regarding the sequel of this movie.
Fusion. And Usher, it's your chance to answer. And he'll finish the question.
Accordingly, Samsung now has world promotion rights of the movie's second and third sequel, Blank Reloaded and Blank Revolutions, which will open in theaters in May and November. What is the title of the science fiction film starring Keanu Reeves and Carrie-Anne Moss?
Usher, 5 seconds. Fusion?
The Matrix.
Yes. The original was created in 1997 and received 4 Academy Awards. Its profits were $475 million worldwide, and its DVD was the first to sell over 1 million.
Wow.
And Fusion, you get to choose.
Let's get back to food for 30, please.
World cuisine for 30 points.
This style of cooking is descendant of 1600 French Acadians whom the British forced out from their Nova Scotian homeland in 1785. The local Indians transmuted the word Acadians to Cajuns and eventually to
Fusion.
Cajun?
Yes. Cajun cooking. And of course, it's a combination of French and Southern cuisines, a robust country-style cookery that uses a dark roux and plenty of animal or usually pork fat. And they use a lot of chili powder as well. And the culinary holy trinity of chopped green peppers, onions, and celery. Very yummy. And Fusion, you get to choose.
Let's try starts with O.
Okay, starts with O for 10. How many points? For 10. Okay. Starts with O for 10 points.
Okay, for 10 points. This animal's head has large, complex eyes and 8 contractile arms. Each arm bears 2 rows.
Fusion.
Octopus.
And of course, the word octopus refers to any 8-armed cephalopod. And Fusion, you get to choose again.
Starts with O for 20.
Starts with O for 20 points.
For 20 points. This is a traditional Italian carnival whistle of earthenware, often bird-shaped and sounding only 1 or 2 notes. It is an egg-shaped vessel of clay or metal or as a toy of plastic and is sounded on the flageolet or fipple flute. It usually has 8 finger holes and 2 thumb holes and may have a tuning plunger. In the 1930s, it won professional popularity when sweet potatoes of different sizes were played in harmony in American popular music. What is this globular flute?
Fusion.
Oboe?
Usher, 5 seconds. Fusion.
Ovally?
Usher, 5 seconds. And we were looking for the ocarina. And why don't we go with It's Fresh for 10 points. This is called a heading vegetable, and it is in the form of a cabbage. In Great Britain, this term refers to cauliflower. Fresh kinds of this should be dark green in color with Fusion.
Broccoli?
Yeah. And of course, you can eat broccoli raw or cooked, and has firm stalks and compact bud clusters. Fusion, you get to choose.
Let's stay with It's Fresh for 20.
Okay, It's Fresh for 20 points. This fruit's outer skin is sometimes no thicker than that of an apple, and sometimes is coarse and woody in texture. It protects the greenish or yellowish flesh, buttery in consistency with a rich, nutty flavor. It is often eaten in salads, hence the name salad fruit. Mashed this is the principal ingredient. Fusion.
Cucumber.
Usher, it's your chance to answer and I'll finish. This is the principal ingredient of guacamole, a characteristic sauce in Mexican cuisine. It provides thiamine, riboflavin, and vitamin A. What is this, also known as the alligator pear? Usher, 5 seconds. Usher?
Potato.
What is it?
Potato.
Okay, Fusion?
Avocado?
Yeah, it's the avocado. And once again, Usher, I'd like to remind you, please answer after I've called out your team name. Okay. And Fusion, you get to choose.
Could we have It's Fresh for 30, please?
Sure. It's fresh for 30 points. The leading country in this fruit production is Spain. It is a good source of vitamin A and it is high in natural sugar content. It is also good for beautifying means, so its oil is often used in cosmetics or body products. It is called the Sol golden fruit and is eaten fresh or cooked and is preserved by canning or drying. The fruit is also commonly made into jam and is often used to flavor Fusion.
Apricot?
Yes. It's also used to flavor liquors. Usher, I'd like to encourage you to get into the game. And Fusion, you get to choose.
It's fresh for 40.
It's fresh for 40 points. Though this fruit's origin is rather obscure, it may represent the fusion of 2 or more species of carica, native to Mexico and Central America. In general, this fruit strongly resembles a muskmelon. The very juicy flesh is deep yellow or orange to salmon color. Fusion.
Cantaloupe.
Usher, it's your chance to answer, and I'll finish the question. And about 25 millimeters thick. It is a popular breakfast food in many countries and is also used in salads, pies, sherbets, juices, and confections. What is this tropical fruit? Usher, 5 seconds. Usher.
Oh. Pineapple.
Actually, this is a tropical fruit. Think. It is deep yellow or orange to salmon colored. Fusion.
Mango?
Usher, 5 seconds. What we were going for is papaya.
That's my next one.
Papaya. Going through all the tropical fruits we know. Okay, and why don't we go with, starts with O for 30 points.
Okay, for 30 points. This empire created by Turkish tribes in Anatolia lasted from the decline of the Byzantine Empire in the 14th century until the establishment of Turkey as a republic in 1922.
Fusion.
Ottoman? Oh, sorry.
And of course, it is one of the most powerful states in the world during the 15th and 16th centuries, and it was the Ottoman Empire that we were asking for. Usher, I'd like to encourage you to get into the game. You're taking great chances. We'd like to see you on the board. And Fusion, you get to choose.
Movie trivia for 30.
Movie trivia for 30 points.
Okay, for 30 points. This person originally studied engineering in college. In 1920, he began to work in the motion picture industry, and he directed his first film in 1925. With The Lodger, this person began making the thrillers with which he was to become identified. During the 1930s, he directed such classical suspense films such as The Man Who Knew Too Much, The 39 Steps, Sabotage, etc. In 1939,
Usher.
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
Fusion, it's your chance to answer, and he'll finish the question.
in 1939, he left England for Hollywood, where his first film, Rebecca, won an Oscar. Who is he?
Fusion, 5 seconds. Fusion.
Alfred Hitchcock.
And of course, Psycho is another one of his famous works. That was a good try, Usher. And Fusion, you get to choose.
Movie trivia for 40 points, please.
Movie trivia for 40 points.
Okay, for 40 points. This actress is the only performer to win 4 Oscars for starring roles and was nominated 12 times. Her college career ended when she was expelled from Bryn Mawr College for smoking a cigarette. Morning Glory, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, The Lion in Winter, and On Golden Pond are her best-known works. She is still very much alive, now in her 90s and retired to Connecticut. Truly a living legend. Who is she?
She recently appeared in Love Affair. Usher?
Annette Bening. Annette Bening.
Fusion, 5 seconds. Fusion.
Hepburn? Catherine? Catherine Hepburn.
Did you need the first one?
And Fusion, please make your selection.
Movie trivia for 50.
Movie trivia, closing out the category for 50 points.
For 50 points, what is the common trait of films like The Fiddler on the Roof and Schindler's List? This person took part in the creation of both of its soundtrack. On the 10th of this month, this person received surgery on his shoulder at a hospital in New York. He suffered infantile paralysis when he was 4.
Fusion.
Yitzhak Perlman.
He was born in Israel, but his career as a violinist flourished in the U.S. And of course, he became recently interested in conducting and has conducted for the Chicago Boston Symphonies. And of course, he also appeared as a cameo in the Music of the Heart movie starring Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep is in our quiz like quite often today. And you get to choose.
Let's close out It's Fresh, please.
Okay, closing out, It's Fresh for 50 points. This vegetable was used as a flavoring by the ancient Greeks and Romans and as a medicine by the ancient Chinese. With large, fleshy, succulent, upright leaf stalks or petioles, the stringiness that characterizes it has been eliminated from some varieties, notably the Pascal. Fusion.
Celery.
Yes. And of course, there's various ways to eat this as flavoring, spreads or dips, appetizer and salads, etc. And now, Usher, I'd like to encourage you yet again to get into the game and on the board. And Fusion, you get to choose.
Starts with O for 40, please.
Starts with O for 40 points.
Okay, for 40 points. This ancient Greek legendary hero was endowed with superhuman musical skills. He became the patron of a religious movement based on sacred writings said to be his own. He joined the expedition of the Argonauts, saving them from the music of the sirens by playing his own more powerful music. On his return, he married Eurydice, is that right? Eurydice, with whom he is famous for as an example of tragic love. Who is he?
Fusion.
Orpheus?
Yes.
Did I say that right? Is it Eurydice?
Eurydice.
Okay,
I
close.
don't know.
You know, it could be Eurydice or Eurydice
no,
or.
it's not Eurydice.
You're this.
Starts with O for 50, please.
Okay, starts with O for 50 points.
This is a sacred oval or hemispherical stone in Delphi. It was situated in the center of the Temple of Apollo, which is currently a museum. To the ancient Greeks, this stone was the center, the navel of the earth. According to legend, Zeus determined the spot by sending forth 2 eagles simultaneously to fly from the eastern and western ends of the earth, and they met at Delphi. What is this?
Fusion.
The Oracle of Delphi.
Usher.
Ompharos.
Yes. Great to see you on the board, Usher. And Usher, you get to choose.
World cuisine for 40, please.
World cuisines for 40 points.
If bibimbap represents Korea, this is the food that could be said to represent Spain. This famous food is named after the special 2-handled pan in which it's prepared and served. It is a Spanish dish of saffron-flavored rice combined with a variety of meats and shellfish, such as shrimp.
Fusion.
Paella.
This tasty dish of seafood and rice, is it a favorite of yours?
It's delicious. I've had it in Spain. It's one of my favorites, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we have just one question left on the board. World cuisine for 50 points.
This food is to the Vietnamese culture as a hamburger is to the American culture. While it provides a quick, healthy meal for any time of the day, its preparation is a lengthy process. The food itself is actually a noodle made from the finest white bread.
Usher.
Pho.
Yes. Yep, it's basically rice noodles in a very tasty broth very strong ending Usher team. But Fusion actually wins. This is your first win. Congratulations.
Various prizes are awaiting our winning contenders. Your first win will take you on a trip to Jeju Island. Your second win to Japan. Your third win will take you to China. And on your fourth win, you'll win a trip to Southeast Asia. On your fifth win, a trip to Hawaii. Your sixth win, a trip to the United States. And on your seventh win, you'll take the grand prize of a tour of Europe. We hope many of you join us.
And so, well, Usher, you have one win under your belt. You have tickets to Jeju Island. Well, that's wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, are you two going to go to Jeju Island together?
We and my friend, maybe
Yeah,
three
some
of us.
of our supporters.
Ah, I see. You're going to bring your supporters along with you. That's wonderful. Is there something special you want to visit on the island?
Udo.
Ah, okay.
What's on Udo?
Udo. Udo. It's a kind of island in Jeju Island.
So you take a boat ride off and then, I see. Well, have fun in Udo on us, and congratulations again. And now, Fusion, you also have tickets to Jeju Island, but I don't know, are you going to settle on the tickets to Jeju Island, or are you going to aim for something higher?
Maybe we'll try something.
Should we just quit now?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. No. Okay,
you can't quit
now. No, thank you. We'll keep on going.
All right, all the way to Europe, you think?
Hopefully.
Maybe.
That would be
yeah.
nice.
Okay, we'll be seeing you again next week, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And with that, we have a new one-time winner this week. We'll see what happens with the Fusion team next week. Join us same time. Bye-bye.